Hey guys, now we want to show the proof, right? The proof is in the pudding. So we got to share our testimonials, our highlight success stories, and talk about the success of past clients or customers. And the way that we do that is we say, let me tell you about my client Lisa, who was struggling with going live before she took my course. That's it. You may want to share someone who's following you on social media and they just got started, and how you've given them tips on how to do something and brought them out of their comfort zone. It's just that easy. You don't have to have been successful to have sold them anything. It could just be something as simple as giving them a tip and share that. So another thing that we have to do is present specific results, right? So we got to provide concrete data to illustrate the impact of our strategies. Why? Because everybody thinks digital marketing is a scam. They don't know us. They don't know us on social media. So we're still building that warm audience. So letting people know that they can trust us. In order for them to buy from us, they have to be able to trust us, right? Because they have to know that what we're talking about is legit and it's not something that we're going to scam them out of, right? So an example of doing that is after implementing these strategies, Lisa achieved 50% increase in her followers in less than 2 weeks. That's it. Just get them a result. And again, if you don't have a client yet, use yourself. By watching the Faceless Marketing Reels, I was able to engage with 50 more followers a week on TikTok, something like that. So again, if you don't have a success story yet, share with them something that you've learned within the module of Academy 6 that has worked for you. So next, we want to engage with our viewer questions. We say this throughout this module. Engagement is key. Why? Again, because we are still building our warm audience. We want people to be relatable to us. We want them to know that they can trust us and that we're having results as well. So you want to respond to questions from viewers to keep the discussion interactive. Like I said before, this help breaks the monotony and that awkward silence when you're live where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what else to say or what to do. So you may say something like, I'm seeing some great questions in the comments. Oh, Sarah, you asked about how do I do faceless digital marketing? Here's my take on it. And then you'll share what you like and maybe what you don't like about faceless marketing or why you don't do it. So next, we got to share with you why this approach works. Number one is social proof. Again, people think they're being scammed. They don't know if it's legit, but the testimonies and the case studies serve as powerful social proof. So when potential customers see that others have successfully benefited from your product or service, they're more likely to trust you and want to work with you too. So next is relatability. By highlighting a specific client and their challenges, you create a relatable scenario. Many viewers will identify with the problem thinking, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm dealing with. So in the beginning of this module, how I talked about I was having a problem with alignment. I couldn't figure out how to weave my life coaching into digital marketing. Maybe that's something that you struggled with as well. You share that and it relates to your viewers, and then they can kind of trust you and let you in and say, oh, let me follow her. She's going to teach me how to do this. Last but not least, be specific. Sharing detailed results increases and lends credibility to your claims. So it shows that you track real measurable outcomes rather than relying on vague improvements. So again, back to the example of growing your social media following. Be specific about how you grew that in the amount of time. I grew within a week by taking this module inside of Academy 6. I grew my following by 200 people in 3 days. And that's simply it. Just be specific and share specific details about that result.